A very good afternoon to all of you. Dear students, today we studied a poem, the poem A Photograph, and it is composed by Sir Tolson. She was born in the year 1924 and died at the age of 96. She was well-known journalist, poet, and travel writer. The Drawers as a travel history was one of the most magnificent work by her. Okay. Whenever we try to read the poem, we must come to know about the speaker, the listener, and circumstances. In which circumstances the poem has been written. Okay, the poem is all about a photograph, and it shows the drastic change in human being with the period of time. Dear students, let me tell you, the poem A Photograph is totally shows us the drastic change in human being, how the person may change with the passage of time. But before going ahead towards the point, let me tell you, basically we came to know the three things here, that who is the speaker, who is the listener, and most important thing is what is the circumstances behind writing the poem A Photograph. The speaker here is the poetess, and it is about her mother. There is a photograph in which three girls are mentioned. One of them was the poetess mother, and she was holding the hands of two her cousins. The speaker listener, all the readers are listener here, and the circumstances is that the poetess is in deep grief to see that photograph right now, because when the photograph was taken, at that time it mentioned the pleasant moment of her mother near the sea beach. Okay, to understand the complete version, we came to know the basic ideas of the poem. Here I would like to mention the thematic line, the basic sentences from the poem, that in the poem she recalls her mother. She recalls her mother and her memories. Memories while looking at the childhood. Looking at the childhood photograph. Childhood photograph. At that time, her mother was only. At that time, her mother was only 12 years or so. At that time, her mother was only 12 years or so. Now she has been deceased. Now she has been deceased. Nearly about 12 years. Or 12 years ago. And she can't explain. She can't explain her grief. on her mother's loss. See, the poetess recalls her mother and her memories while looking at the childhood photograph. I mean to say that in the poetess hand there is a photograph and she is looking towards the photograph in which there is the sweet memories of the poetess mother. At that time, her mother was only 12 years. In the photograph, the age of the poetess mother was only 12 years. And now she has been deceased. She had already died 12 years ago. And she can't explain her grief on her mother's loss. You know, the content of this poem is totally limited to a photograph. A photograph that shows how the time that was when her mother was alive. You know, the three words is being used here. One is photograph. Second is cardboard. And third is snapshot. You know, when we take just a flash by the camera, okay, at that time the photo is being captured, the image is being captured, but not it is in the relevant form. That can be called the snapshot. As far as the cardboard is concerned, it is a strip paper on which a photo is being pasted. It is cardboard. एक स्ट्रिप गत्ते के ऊपर जब फोटो चिपका दी जाती है वो कार्डबोर्ड. Photograph is in the real sense an actual photo. Okay, so these words have been used here. The cardboard here used as the photo of poetess mother to show the tendency of changing the life quality. Changing the life quality. Cardboard, snapshot and photograph. These three words is being used in the poem a photograph. A photograph is the real image of a photo. Cardboard is a strip paper on which a photo is being pasted, and snapshot is actually the image captured by the camera. It is in real form. So, look, the poem, a photograph. See, the cardboard shows me how it was. The cardboard shows me how it was when the two girl cousin went peddling each one holding one of my mother's hand. See, mother's hand, and the big girl some 20 years or so, some 12 years or so, sorry, some 12 years or so, all three stood. All three stood, still to smile. Still to smile, throw their hair, Okay, at the angle with the camera. At the angle with the camera, a sweet face. A sweet face, my mother's. See, my mother's. That was before I was born. That was before I was born. That was before I was born. And the sea. And the sea, which appears to have changed less. Which appears to have changed less. Washed there terribly. Terribly transient. Transient fit. See, this is the first stanza of the poem, students. I have written for you. The cardboard shows me how it was. You know, the cardboard means a stiff paper on which a photo is being pasted. And this is the photo of the poetess mother holding the hands of her cousins. Okay, shows me how it was. How it was means the time, particularly when the photo is being captured at that time. When the two girls cousins went paddling, you know, paddling, moving in shallow water. Shallow water, हल्के पानी के अंदर चहलकदमी करना, कम पानी के अंदर छप छप की आवाज के साथ पैदल चलना. Each one holding one of my mother's hand. Each one, प्रत्येक, दोनों जो उसकी cousins हैं, holding one of my mother's hand. एक तरफ एक है तो दूसरी तरफ दूसरी लड़की है, उसकी cousin है जो उसका हाथ पकड़े हुए है. And the big girl, here big girl is actually the poetess mother. Some 12 years or so, she is being seen in the photo as nearly about 12 years or so. All three stood still to smile through their hair. Their hair is on their faces. And all the girls are looking towards the uncle having the camera. The uncle who is going to capture the image, or who was going to capture the image at that time. All the girls were looking towards her. A sweet face. Now the poetess mentioned that the face of her mother was very lovely at that time. My mother's, that was before I was born. A very magnificent thing is being mentioned here. That in the image, when the image was taken, at that time, the poetess was not even born. The poetess was not even born at that time. And the sea which appears to have changed less. Everything had changed right now. The poetess mentioned that with the passage of time, everything has been changed. But one thing that remains at the unchangeable, that is not changed a lot, and that is the sea. The sea has not been changed over the years. Okay, vast, it seems to her, vast, that terribly transient, temporary, fit कदमों को ऐसा प्रतीत होता है कि वो उसके जो कदम हैं, उनके जो पैर हैं, उनको लगातार जो है वो एक तरीके से चूम रहा है, छू रहा है. तो ये जो पोएम थी, इसका जो फर्स्ट स्टेंजा मैंने अभी आपको बताया, the image was taken at that time, the poetess was not even born. Okay, the sea which appears to have changed less means everything has changed since the photograph was taken. But one thing is less changed, and that is the sea. And it seems in the photograph that the sea was just touching the feet of the poetess mother, that is being described in the manner of transient, means temporary. कुछ समय के लिए रहने वाले उनके जो पैर थे उनको चूमता हुआ नजर आता है, इस प्रकार से इसमें कहा गया है। तो देखिए ये फोटोग्राफ जो पोएम है एक फोटो के बारे में, एक फोटो फ्रेम लिए हुए पोइटस और उसके हाथ में उसकी जो कजिन्स हैं तो दोनों साइड में खड़ी हुई है, उस फोटो को वो देख रही है और वो मेंशन करती है कि ये किस प्रकार का समय था, उस समय जब वो दोनों उसकी चचेरी बहनें छलकते हुए कम पानी के अंदर, छपछपाते पानी के अंदर वो खड़ी थी और दोनों का जो बड़ी लड़की थी जो पोइटस की मदर थी वो अपने हाथ दोनों के साथ उसने पकड़े हुए थे और ऐसा प्रतीत हो रहा था कि उसकी जो एज थी वो लगभग उसमें 12 इयर्स के आसपास की थी और वो अपने बालों को अपने चेहरे के ऊपर किए हुए लगातार उस अंकल की तरफ जो फोटो कैप्चर कर रहा था उसकी तरफ देख रही थी। कवियत्री कहती है कि उसकी मदर का बहुत स्वीट फेस था, लवली फेस था उस समय, और ये टाइम उस समय का था जिस समय वो पैदा भी नहीं हुई थी। ऐसा लगता है, कवियत्री कहती है कि समय के साथ एवरीथिंग है चेंज, सब कुछ बदल गया है। इस समय जब वो याद करती है उसको तो पोइटस मदर हैज ऑलरेडी बीन डाइड, वो मर चुकी है पहले से, लेकिन एक बात ऐसी है जो नहीं बदली है और समय के साथ सब बदल गया है। कवियत्री का जन्म हो चुका, वो बड़ी हो चुकी और इस समय जब वो ये बात करती है तो उसको मरे हुए लगभग 12 साल हो गए उसकी मदर को, लेकिन कहती है कि एक बात जो बिल्कुल नहीं बदली है वो दिशी है और ऐसा प्रतीत होता है कि उसके जो क्षण भंगुर जो कदम है, पैर हैं, उनको एक तरीके से समुद्र जो है वो चूमता हुआ नजर आता है। सो सी the first stanza of the poem. Dear students, we continue the same poem once again in the later part. Okay.